I recently put up a lesson on the Bon Jovi song Runaway, and now I'm just going to continue that lesson with all the rest of the parts of it. And if you haven't seen the first lesson, you should just go watch that first because it teaches you the intro and the intro riff. Um, the verse starts off with that intro riff. So when you play this, so you play that and you play that 3 times. And then when you go to the verse, you repeat that again once. So the verse starts off when the vocals kick in. The verse starts off with that intro riff. So it goes. Plays that once. And then it goes to a very odd E chord, which the notes are G sharp, B, and then a higher E. So just like a regular G chord, except instead of having this E, you have a high E. So it goes like this. This is middle C, by the way. So it starts off with this G sharp, B, and E. And then it goes to a simple F chord, which is F, A, and C. And then a simple G chord, which is G, B, and D. And then it just repeats the whole verse part again. So I'll just play the verse part slowly now. And then you just repeat that once more for the verse. Then it goes to a pre-chorus before it goes to the chorus. So once you end the verse for the second time, you play this, which is just simple chords. They're not difficult chords. They're just E. So it starts out on an E chord, just a normal E chord, which is E, G sharp, and B. Then it goes to a G chord, which is just G, B, and D. Then an A minor chord, which is A, C, and E. So playing that, it sounds like this. Then it goes down to a D minor chord, which is D, F, and A. Then a C chord, which is C, E, and G. Then a G chord, which is G, B, and D. So playing that all together, it goes. Yeah, I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear the keyboards right now that well, but just look at the notes. So that's the verse and the bridge. Now, really, the last like larger part of the song is the chorus, and the chorus starts the same way as the verse. It starts with that main riff once. So it starts with this when it goes, "Ooh, she's a little runaway." It starts with this. So you got that. Then you leave this finger here on the G. Then you go and move this finger to the C, and then this finger to the E. So you go from that G to a weird looking C chord. So it goes. I'll just repeat the whole thing. Then you just move this finger down to a B. Then you move this finger finally down to a G, so then you're back to a normal G chord. So it goes. then it goes back to that main A minor, and you just play the A minor riff like this. Then it goes to a regular G chord, then a regular E chord, and you just play it like this. And then you go back to that main A minor riff chord. So playing this chorus, just playing it all together slowly sounds like this. Then you go back to that A minor, just riff. And then you start the verse again. Okay, so that's pretty much every part, and then there's just one more part I'm going to teach you, and that's the solo part. During the solo, the keyboard plays some different chords. It just plays mainly four chords, but you repeat them, and I'm just gonna move the camera now up here so you can see him now. And the chorus is you go from the verse, and then you're playing this main riff, and then you go from just to a regular A minor chord. So once the guitar starts to solo, it starts with an A minor chord. Then it goes to a C chord, then a D chord, which a D is D, F sharp, and A. So it goes A minor, C, D, then A minor again. Then you go C, then you go all the way down to a G. And then you repeat that once more. So I just play that all in order. Then it goes to the bridge, and then it goes back to the chorus. So that's pretty much all the parts of the song. That was the verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then the solo. So hopefully that helps you learn the song. Just you can check out the other lesson for the intro part, and then you can just watch this lesson for all the rest of the song. So I will take requests for songs. I know a lot of 80s stuff, so just if you have any requests, just message me about them. And yeah, so just keep on watching my lessons.